What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Bouldering Breakdown. Today we're heading down near the water to the land of Oz to the Lactic Acid boulder. On the corner of this boulder is 3 climbs, each of them starting from the same sloping rail. On the right, we have the hunter. Up the middle, we have sexual inadequacy. And on the left, we have snake eyes. As you can see from the topo, these lines are contrived. I've highlighted the handholds for each climb with circles and some key footholds with rectangles. So now let's get into the first send, the hunter. You're going to start off sitting on the mat with both hands holding the sloping rail like an undercling. Set up your feet so you're able to press into the hold. Then from there, you're going to reach up with your right hand to the 2-finger pocket. Once you grab the pocket, you're going to walk your feet over to the right. Initially, I was trying the next move without walking my feet over and just bumping the right hand all the way up into the next hold. It's probably possible, but it's really dynamic, really powerful, and really accurate. So credit to my buddy Ken for showing me this next beta. You walk your feet, like I said, all the way around to the right so you can stab out to a good foothold. You can get that with your toe or with a heel. Then from here, you can really crank up with your foot and get your right hand up to a bit of an erect hold, a kind of a corner. Then from there, kind of reestablish yourself and make a small bump to kind of a blind hold that's really good. It's about a 4-finger pocket just beyond where your hand is. If you're able to snag that hold, you pretty much got the problem done. From here, do some back flagging, match in with your left hand to a good edge, and then get the right hand up to a good pocket, and basically just find your way up on good holds for the rest of the climb and top it out. Let's jump into the next send, sexual inadequacy. So for this climb, you're starting the same as the hunter, with underclinging the rail with both hands and with your feet in the same position. You go up right hand again, except instead of going for the 2-finger pocket, you go to the closest arete. You hit right at the top because it's a little bit more positive and there's also a bit of a thumb catch. Then from there, you switch your left toe to a heel on a small edge. Crank in with that heel and reach up with your left hand to a small kind of glossy crimp. Once you establish that, you then have to kind of let your right foot flag and crank in further with the heel to get yourself as close to the rock as you can. Then you bump your left hand to a left arete to kind of a pocket right on the corner that's a little mangly. Once you sink that, you can go up with your right hand to kind of an intermediate before bumping to a big jug. You hit that hold and then cruise your way up on some more good holds to the top. Okay, last but definitely not least, we got the climb on the left, snake eyes.
Come on. Come on.
So this thing was originally put up as a V6. But by looking at the rock, you can tell it's pretty chossy, and over the years, chunks have definitely fallen off. In the latest guidebook, it's put in as a V8. Now, I'm not sure of the last person who actually has done this climb post-break. Nobody that I've been able to talk to. So really, it was kind of a mystery heading into it, and every time I'd go to try this climb, I'd sit at the bottom of it, squirming around, just trying to pull my butt off the ground. The start hold is at such an awkward angle, it's slippery, you're trying to lock off and go left. It just felt really hard. So eventually, I came up with some beta after sessions and sessions over a couple years that I'm about to show you now. Time for the secret beta. You start laying on your back with your left toe right in front of you and your right foot way out right. You're going to be toe hooking on a decent edge. You need this toe hook to give you that opposition to pull off of the sloping rail that's leaning to the left. From here, you pull your butt up off the ground, reach over with your left hand to an okay hold, and then bump further to a small but positive crimp that's about 3 fingers. From here, you're going to flag your left foot so that you can reach up with your right hand to the pocket. Then from here, you have to cut feet. Keep everything super tight. Bring your knees towards your chest so that you don't dab, and bring your right foot back into the wall onto the start hold. If you hold that swing, you're through probably the hardest part. From here, choke up on your right hand so it's more of an undercling, and then bust all the way up to a really good horn with your left hand. If you hit that, you should be home free. Change your feet, reach up with your right hand to the sloper. Don't do what I did and go directly into the left hand, really good jug side pull. Then from there, you're going to go up with your right hand to a series of little pockets and holds. I probably should have practiced the top out more myself, because I ended up using some really mangly pockets that were quite painful, and I think I actually pinched a nerve in my finger that left it numb for a few days. So once you figure out how to work your way through there, you just top out and it's all over. So I know Snake Eyes isn't the most attractive line, but it's easy climb to work something hard by yourself. I hope some other people try it, and I definitely would want to hear some feedback in terms of if they do the same beta and what they think the grading is. Personally, it felt hard to me. I'd say hard 8, maybe a 9. Definitely curious to hear what others think. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video got you psyched on the Lactic Trio. Remember, my beta is not the only beta, and let me know when you get to send.